Alright, in this video on the series of how to use Google Sites as a student blog, what you can do is you can set the permissions for your page. You can do it a couple of ways. You can give, number one, the students all access to your site. Yes, that has some obvious dangers to it, but at the same time, anything that's done to it will have their name on it. So if they change someone else's page, their name will be on it, just like with Google Docs. There's also a revision history and whatnot. So all these things can be recovered as far as what students do on the site. The other way is to grant page level permissions, which is fine. It's just a little more tedious, and so it requires some extra time on your part. So it's up to you how you set it up. I'm going to go to the gear here, and I'm going to go to sharing and permissions. It's going to take me to this page where I can clearly see, just like in Google Docs, how to add people. So all you have to do is when you want to add someone, you just add in their username. And you just keep adding them until you have your entire list ready to go. And if you want them to have access to the entire site, you can leave it as can edit. Then you just send it. Now, that's your first option. The second option is if you want to do page level permissions. So what I would do then is I would set each person, instead of setting them as can edit, I would set them as can view, and I would send it. Now, this page is where you have to add students. In order to differentiate more and give people more control over specific pages, you have to enable page level permissions. I'm going to go ahead and turn on page level permissions. It's going to take some time to think through that. And now I can decide who has what permission on which page. So I'm going to click on the plus sign here. I'm going to go to the page that I want this fake student to have access to, like so. And you change up here what permissions they have. Initially it'll be here, but I had messed with this earlier. So then you can change it to use custom permissions like this. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And I'm going to change this student from can view, it was on can view at one time, to can edit. And now that student can only edit this page specifically. Can't edit other pages. So if I go to blog number 25, you'll see that fake student can view but cannot edit. They can only edit this one. So for every page, what you're going to have to do, if you want to do individual permissions, you're going to have to click on the blog. You're going to have to hit change this to this, save, choose your student that you want to access it, change them to can edit, and then hit save. You have to do that to every single page that you have. And that is how you grant permission to your site.